Okay, so guys, today join me, let's make some meat pie. You could see me, I'm just trying to sieve the flour. So here is the flour, and we are done sieving the flour. Other stuff that you would need is something like nutmeg for the dough. So we are trying to make the meat pie dough. Okay, and then you need your baking powder. So basically the entire dry ingredient is going dry for dry. And then some salt, but you just have to be careful with salt because the butter too would normally have some salt. Then you mix this together. So I've added some butter, and then we give this a very nice mix. So I've given this a good mix, and one of the secret of knowing that it's ready is when you mix with the butter and the rest of the dry ingredients. When you just open and close it, you should be able to see it come together without breaking. Okay, so now it's time for the wet ingredient, and I'm using milk. I'm using our own milk here. And then I'll continue making. Okay guys, so let's make the meat pie filling. I've cut my meat. If you want, you could pop this meat in the blender and kind of mince it. But my husband loves to eat the meat like really nicely this way. So I've left the meat. Carrot is ready. Potato has already been peeled and cut. The onion, usually some people prefer white onion, but I love the taste of this onion. And then the spices are ready. So to my frying pan, I've added some oil, and then add the onion. Just covered it and allow it to cook. While it's cooking, I'm going to prepare the white flour, corn flour, that will help to thicken it. If you live in the UK, I got this nice corn flour from Tesco store. And this is the quantity of corn flour that I brought out. I didn't want so much because what I just need, you just have to put quantity based on the quantity of what you're making. Add a little bit of water and mix your flour. So the sauce is doing well, and I've just come to add some salt. We tested it and it just needed some salt. People can add a lot of stuff in their meat pie sauce, but I find keeping it simple really very nice. Meat pie turns out better when you do not add so much. So I've got some chicken pie sauce left before. So to that dough, I've flattened some dough. So don't even give excuse that you don't have materials, meat pie cutter and all that, because you can actually improvise. So I just remember that we'll prepare the egg white and then the yolk. So just apply some of the egg white, and then take some of the meat pie sauce. Okay, pop it in. Okay, yeah, and then you could see how you can improvise even without a cutter. Yeah, so I'll show you how you can improvise. This without any cutter. You can see I'm not even using any meat pie cutter, but you can see how neat I can make it be. You can use any clean bottle to straighten it out. Like I use this wash container bottle. Yeah, so you don't have to say, oh, I can't make the meat pie because I don't have this, I don't have that. No, you can't. Okay, and then use the fork and give it 3 openings. So you do this both for the meat, and then to bring that shiny nature, you now apply the yolk this time. Apply it all over. It also gives this nice aroma when it's baking, and you do that for all the doughs, including your meat pie and your chicken pie dough. All right, Let me have this here. This is already, some of them that has already been done or transferred. Remember that our meat pie sauce was on fire. Now it's really dried. I've tested both the Irish potato and the meat and it's all done. So I grab my corn flour and give it a nice turn again. We settle down because I've done it for a while. And then add it. Just to thicken it up. And then allow it to cook. So you can see how thickened it is. You can see you can't find any water. It's put everything together. Okay, I just leave it to like cook for some few minutes and then it's ready and we go back to the meat pie filling. So I brought out the sauce on a plate just to enable it get cold because it has to get cold before you pour it inside the filling. You use it. Okay, so this is the meat pie now. We've done coating with egg yolk on top, and this is just manually made. No meat pie cutter was used. So it's about going into the oven. You can set the oven to about 150 degrees, okay, or 200 degrees, and then leave it and keep checking it intermittently. Some has already gone in, to be fair, and they are doing well there. Yeah. So, all right, guys. So I think we are done. Everything seems looking okay. Let's just get them out. Some are already out here. All right, guys, our meat pie is ready. You could see how fluffy it is. Oh, it's quite hot, isn't it? All right. So let me open one so that you can see how the inside looks like. Okay, so let's go get this one open. Ooh, it's very hot. You see? So yummy. Thank you for stopping by today. Try it and let me know how it went. Thank you. Bye. It was God's favor is